Hey guys, Jason28W here. Okay, so here's the amp. It is a hifonics Zeus. Holy crap, glare. ZRX 1801D, if you guys can see that. The light on this thing, yeah, it's nice and bright and everything, but man, does it have a nasty glare. As it says, 1800 watts. Okay, well, there isn't a whole lot of information on the internet on these amps, and I wanted to make a video to explain a little bit about them and my findings. Okay, first I would like to start off with, you see how, you got your power, ground, and remote, blah, 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 and then you got your dual blocks there. It's a mono block, so you got two positives, two negatives. But you can see how it's got two fuses there, 60 amps each. Okay, well, that's 120, right? Okay, so if you take your phone and you go 120, whoops, hold on here. 120 times 10, 1200 watts. Okay. Now, if you go 120 times 14, which is 14 volts, that would be 1680. Trying to get it so you guys can see it without the damn glare. I'm trying, guys. Yeah, there you go. 1680. Okay. Now, I just want to let you guys know that they're lying to you. This amp does not do that. It won't even come close to doing those kind of numbers. And this is why. Okay, turn this thing around here. Pop the back off of it. It doesn't look too bad in there, it looks decent. It's got, it's got good caps in there. And it looks like it's pretty well built. I mean, for the price of it and whatnot, But I'm just gonna hold the camera right here, and then you tell me if you see an issue. Okay? Can you guys see that? Okay. Oh yeah, you see some nice beefy wire right there. Yeah, But do you see where that wire is going to? Yep. Only one fuse is working on this thing. This top one here. You got this little board, then one of the 60 amp fuses, and then the wire solder on. I'm sorry it's out of focus, you guys. I don't know if the autofocus isn't working on this thing or what, but I guess it is what it is. But you got these wires that come off of here, and they go to the board. Okay? One there and one there. Okay. That bottom one, that bottom fuse there, doesn't do a damn thing. Yes, it's soldered to the board, but no power is there whatsoever. Nothing. You can take and pull this blue fuse, pull that out, amp will still work. Pull the green fuse off, no power, the amp shuts off. So, what in the hell, hifonics? I mean, seriously? I was talking to one of my buddies, he's a big car audio guy, and I guess that's the hifonics had a major drop in sales because of this. I guess they're doing this to just about all their amps, and that's another reason why the ZRX series is discontinued, along with a bunch of other ones that are discontinued, because this is the kind of crap that they're doing. So, which means is, this amp technically only has 60 amps of fusing. So, we go back to my calculator here, and you go 60 times 10 equals There you go. 600 watts. Or, let me do it off camera here so I can do it faster. You go 60 times 14. There you go. That's the most the most power you're going to get out of this amp is in between 600 watts, 840 watts RMS. And this amp is stable to 1 ohm. So, and then with box rise, impedance rise, you know, whatever, yeah, you'd be lucky if you're seeing even the 600 RMS. So, I just wanted to let you guys know that, I mean, you know, that's still decent power, but it depends on what you're hooking it up to. You know, like if you got a couple, like my buddy's Rockford P1s down there, more than enough. Overpower, you're going to overpower them. You know, or if you could run 3 or 4 10s like that at 150 RMS each, you know, and you'd be a little under power, you know, with your box rise and all that and whatever, but you could do it and be fine, you know. So I mean, I guess, you know, yeah, I mean, you know, if you took 4 of those, and you wired them right, you know, and they would need 600 RMS. So I guess you know, it would be for you to decide that. But I mean, I got this amp for a good deal, so I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to say how much I got it for because it is for sale. And by the way, if anybody is in my area or close to me and would like to purchase this amp, it's $80. I live in Crookston, Minnesota, and I guess the furthest that I'll go is to probably Fargo. So if anybody in Fargo or Grand Forks or anything, in those surrounding areas are interested in it, let me know. It does work great. There's nothing wrong with it. I had it in my Trailblazer on my 412s. That's what I originally just bought this for, just so I could get, you know, back to banging. I got this in there now. Oh yeah. Badass amp, love it. If anybody out there is thinking about getting this amp, get it. Just make sure that you buy it from a place that, because sometimes you can get a bad one. My first one that I got, I ended up with a bad one. I bought it from, what was it, Quality Mobile Video or whatever the hell. And they have a number that you can call. They have great customer service. I got it, hooked it up. It didn't work. I got a hold of them. They gave me an RMA number. I shipped it back to them. They put it on their test bench, verified that it was bad, sent me out another one. Got it in my Trailblazer now. That's this one. Freaking awesome. Love it. Very, very powerful amps. So, if anybody's thinking about buying one, they are definitely worth it. I just barely have the gain up on mine, and my 412s freaking slam. Just make sure that you hook up at least a couple extra batteries, or unless you have like one really big AMG battery or something like that, that's fine. But if you're going to use like regular like Walmart batteries like I'm running right now, yeah, I know, leave me alone. I'm on a budget. But I'm running 2 Walmart batteries, and I just ran the positive from the one battery and then negative over to the other battery and to the amp. I hardly have any voltage drop at all. So, but yeah, thought that I would just make a video on these hifonics Zeus amps, and I'm sure that, see, I'm not exactly sure if it's just the Zeus amps or the ZRX Zeus amps, or if, you know, how many other models hifonics did this to, but if you're able to pop the back off and look in there, I would do that first, and then that way you know what you're buying. When I went to the pawn shop, I told the pawn shop about it and everything. You know, I did all my research and everything first. And I went to the pawn shop and I told them about it all and everything. Then that's when they offered me a good deal for it. So, like I said, I'm not disclosing how much I paid for it, because it is for sale. So, but anyways, if anybody's interested in it, hit me up. I have to learn how to check my damn messages on YouTube again, because they've changed shit again. So now I gotta figure out how to get to my messages and all that. But if I'm slow to message you, or if I sell it before I get to your message, I am sorry. But other than that, see you guys in another video.